If you've ever been hesitant to have backyard chickens because of the smell, well, today I'm going to show you how I keep my chicken run fresh and my neighbors happy. Leaves are my first defense against the smell in the chicken run. So the first thing I'm going to do is use my lawnmower to pick up all of the leaves in my yard. Raking leaves is for the birds. So as I mentioned earlier, I use my lawnmower to pick up my leaves. So you can see I have a lot here, and over here is where my lawnmowers pick them up. There's a few there, but the lawnmower is just so much easier. As you can see, the chickens love the leaves, which has some grass clippings mixed in too. They'll do all the work for me by spreading it all around the yard and making my life a little bit easier. So let's go get some more leaves and try to fill up the rest of this back area. Well, that ought to do it for now. This is my cypress tree. I have another one in the backyard, and it's fall, so it's losing its leaves. But look at this. These are great for the chicken coop because it breaks up the poop and keeps the coop dry. So we're going to rake this up, and here it is. My darling husband raked it all up for me in one big pile, and tomorrow I'll put it in the chicken coops, and if there's any bare places on the ground where the run is, I'll make sure and put some in there too. We still have a lot more to rake up. This is only about half of it, so there should be plenty for at least the next month or so. Looks like the bedding in here is getting a little thin. Good thing I have some fresh mulch. Much better. The chickens like to lay their eggs in this. And let me tell you, digging the eggs out of here is a pain. So I have to make their nesting boxes more attractive. Voila! Voila! Something more attractive for the chickens to lay in. I personally feel that hay or straw is the most ideal thing to use in the nesting boxes. But I'm out of hay right now, so I'm going to use these leaves, which are softer and more attractive to lay in than that. So this is what we're using for now. Look, they love scratching these leaves around. They have their own theme park. The theme, of course, being leaves. I can't leave piles of leaves or pine of any kind in my backyard because, as you can see, the dogs think it's fantastic bedding. I approached the owner of one of these Christmas tree tents, and he said that I could come by today after work and pick up the Christmas tree trimmings. So I'm going to take the truck to work today and load it as much as I can with Christmas tree trimmings. And here it is in the Jubilee run. Let's let the birds out and see how they like it. Okay, so they've never seen pine before. They're a little hesitant. But I will tell you, once they get used to it, they're going to love crawling through and digging into these needles. And here's the pine needles in the silky pen. I love pine needles. They are my absolute favorite choice to put in the run as a mulch for several reasons. One, it's a natural play gem, which of course is the most important reason. It also smells fantastic, and anytime that the chickens do their business, it breaks it up into tiny little particles and dries quickly. In return, that keeps the pen smelling nice and fresh all the time.
Hello.
Hi! You have some leaves for me?
Yes, I do. It's
Okay.
right around the corner.
Okay, thank you. Looky there. 4 bags of pure gold. This was kind of a last minute stop. This person called me and told me she had some leaves for me, but whew, that was a lot of work. Coming up here pretty soon, the street should be lined with these bags full of leaves. So this is just a start. The only disadvantage I have found to getting leaves from your neighbors is sometimes there's trash in it. I haven't been burned yet. I just pick out the trash and keep moving forward. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video and hope you can use some of this information to keep your chicken coop and your chicken run clean and fresh. Next week, I'm hoping to have a video ready on how I ferment whole grains for my chickens to eat. Y'all have a fantastic day.